Beep. Going pro. What's going on there, everybody? I don't know if this is coming out or not. Whatever. Just got done raining around here. I don't know how windy this is. I tucked the microphone up into the ear cavity of the helmet. Not sure how windy that's going to be. Not sure of anything. Might just be another shitty sounding video. Who knows? We're going this way instead of my normal way around because rain and stuff. Yeah. Got the wife, of course, on the back, as per usual. Just chilling like a villain. Hoping the boys would come out for a ride today, but you know, it's the middle of summer, everybody got stuff to do. It's alright. The local sauce farm over here. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Something like that. You just sing show tunes all the way. Where we're going today? Where are we going? Well, I gotta get gas eventually. I might be able to squeak all the way up there before I gotta get gas. We're gonna go over to Vermillion River East up there in beautiful Lakeville, Minnesota. Because why not? No, because Dad needs some heads for the old Nautilus. He's all out. He's been forced to use the dripper. His last head burnt out, and I'm a terrible guy. Didn't get him any heads. My bad. That's my bad. Terrible if all you hear in there is wind noise from the helmet. I don't know. Highly enjoy watching the moto vloggers as of late. They're testing out the new one of this model. That's way too high of a price tag for me though. FZ1, right? That's what it is, right? The Z10, FZ1, some crap like that. Yamaha, of course, Yamaha. That thing looks killer. Is that even what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that one either. I don't know. Spewing nonsense is what I do. Why do they call them windmills? Because they mill the wind? I don't know. I like when people call them wind generators. They ain't generating no wind. Yeah, it's kind of an odd thing to call them. I might hit some more rain here. Well, the wife's all suited up in a rain gear. I'm not suited up at all. She's got a thin shirt on. Vaping device of choice today. We were just out and about. Of course, I got the Atlantis on the iStick with the Triton C-cell coil head in there. Doing quite well. It's the same one I've been re-wicking for the last 2 months. Just take it out, dry burn that puppy in a regular old RDA. Put a little bit of cotton wick around that ceramic and shove it right back in there. good to go again. Although I have trimmed the leads down a couple of times. I don't think I'll get very many more uses out of it. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Gotta buy new ones eventually. The other ones I basically just used, and I kept a couple of them, but they're kind of a pain in the butt to take apart the first time. And I have about a 50% success rate without breaking the ceramic. So there's always that. The only problem with them is they don't have the airflow of a normal Atlantis or Triton head. They are quite restricted in comparison, but the flavor and performance of them is outstanding. So we just keep going back to that for our regular daily vape. I think it's funny, the wife is back there recording video off of her camera. You know, safety first. She doesn't ride with any hands. Just camera here and there. Let's take a picture of a dirty blackbird taking a bath. I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah. As you all know, too, I don't edit anything. So, there may be long pauses without me saying a word. Because that's how I do. Just sit back and enjoy the ride if all possible. And, yeah, as per norm, if the sound is too bad, just go right ahead and turn it down and don't listen to me ramble on if you can even hear it. Hell if I know if you can hear it. You've entered beautiful downtown Northfield, Minnesota. Got St. Olaf and Carleton College over here. This would be the Carleton College Museum. Not museum, Coliseum. I'll get my words figured out eventually. It's a hell of a smokestack up there. Give you a little red bomb? Sure, why not? That's what we do. 3 bars of the old fuel tank left. I think we can make it all the way to Lakeville, Minnesota. Home of Vermillion River. Sure, home of. I don't know. Is it the home of? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. More or less sounds like an ad for Vermillion River. It's not. That's just where we're going. Might as well mention it. I've reviewed Vermillion River e-juice in the past, and maybe I'll grab a bottle of some random flavor while I'm in there and tell you what I think about it in a week or so. Yeah. I'm quite partial to the California stops. You know what that is. That's where you just kind of roll through things. I know. Don't do that. I know. Which way do I want to go? I'm going to go this way for sure. Oh, show. We're moving to the country. That's what we do. You do what you got to do to get around the rain, don't you know? Very nice. Hello, Mr. Harley. How are you today? I'm doing fine, of course. Very mixed whether or not, you know, I just threw out the old double finger peace sign. And I see another bike, and beginning of the year, damn near everyone, doesn't matter what the hell they're on, will toss that back at you. Don't matter what they're on. Get about halfway through the year, and it's like everybody gets wore out and says, well, the hell with that noise. Gotta open my visor, watch out for noise. Minnesota, you know, every once in a while you get a mosquito or something flying up in the old helmet. It's just how it is. Dairy Queen. They don't have food there. And when I say food, I mean hot stuff. You know, every once in a while it might be nice to go grab a Dairy Queen chili dog or something. Or one of their famous flame broiled burgers. But alas, I'm already in 6th gear. Anyway. Then we have ice cream and ice cream cakes, and yeah. open during the spring to fall anyhow, I think. I think I've been there a whole twice. In the damn near, I don't know, 18, 19 years we've lived down here twice. That's not bad, huh? 2 times to Dairy Queen in 20 years almost. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't know. It's just what we do. And we're up to a whopping 50 miles an hour. Congratulations. Yay. This guy can probably get a double tap on him. How you going? Nope, not him either. See? 50-50. But so far, I'm 0 for 2. That means we got to catch up with 2 other fellas. Or females, whichever. They want to stick out their fingers. Ew, that sounds terrible. Yeah. Do I want to go straight up through Old Castle Rock area? Or do I want to take Hospital Road here and go around the back? Yeah, let's go around the back. Because why not? Ain't no way beyond here. We just keep on rolling, behaving, try to catch me right. Yeah, you know it. You know it. It's what we do when we're on the bike. We got nothing but our thoughts to ourselves. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you mind? Could you mind? Well, maybe my neighbor. Something like that. No. We don't know what's going on anymore. We'll see how rough these railroad tracks are. I haven't been this way for a while. Simply for the fact of I'm driving the old 86 Civic around, which I'm thinking I'm putting up for sale this week. Drive the old 86 Civic around. It's too low to the ground, and half the time you bump the exhaust on this damn thing, and it looks kind of rough. So we're gonna swing over here. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty, eh? I hope the wife's over preparation and putting rain gear on means that we won't hit any rain, and she'll just be a hot, sweaty mess. Who doesn't like their wife to be a hot, sweaty mess? Huh? Kind of breezy out here. You're probably picking that up in the microphone. And what you're hearing isn't wind passing by the microphone, or wind passing by the helmet. I know it's picking up at least some of that, because it always has before. Wow, that mirror is really clean, and that one looks like it's got grayscale. I don't know if the GoPro's picking that up or not. I just pointed it down a little bit, but, you know. I don't like showing the old speedometer off, because, you know, even if it were off or weren't off or whatever, you know, that's incriminating evidence in some places. In some places. Yeah. That's why. Well, you know, if I have this mounted to the tank and just looking through the windshield, which I like to do. Some people don't like it that way, though. If I do that, I like to put a little skeleton dancing or something over the speedo in the video. That's about the extent of my editing skills. About the only way I will put it through any kind of software whatsoever is to just blank out the stuff you shouldn't do. If I put it up on the helmet, there's a 85% chance that I'll never look down far enough for you to see the speedo. Putting that out there. Always stop behind the white line. Use your damn indicator. This is a shout out right there to Snowcat. Snowcat on YouTube. Indicator. Damn Canadians, I tell you what. I'm close to Canada, but not that close. Tree down. Oh, anybody need me the car. There's a car for sale. Is that an Impala? Looks like an Impala. Only $1,600 for an 01. Come on. You know you want it. Just buy it already. Hello, Crow. How are you today? Somebody's out there with a swimming pool boom stars, right? I don't know, the thought was not to talk during this and sprawl the microphone down by the exhaust. So all you would hear would be exhaust noise the whole time, and I decided against that. My exhaust don't sound that cool anyhow. Maybe if it sounded, you know, like a Maserati or something, then yeah, that'd be alright. What do you got coming up here? Trans Am? Camaro? What do you got? Camaro. Alright, we'll take the Camaro. Nice big old hood scoop. Any taller would be illegal here. Seen a guy rolling around the other day without a hood on his car. That's a no-go in Minnesota. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want parts flying out of your car, oil spraying up over your windshield. I don't know. You must figure that if you got no hood on your car, it's in pretty shitty condition. God, you lose a lot of aerodynamics. That's no good, right? Fuel economy. Fuel economy is the main thing, right? Fuel economy. Look cool and fuel economy. This FZ1 only gets about 42 to 44, depending on how far I fill it up and how bad I am with it. I'm always pretty bad with it. I can't help it. It's a 1 liter bike. That's how it goes. Still really want an R1, but I know I would get in a lot more trouble with an R1 than I do even with this. I shouldn't say I get in a lot of trouble with it. I've only been pulled over once, and it was my fault. Although there was a car coming around the blind corner, so I punched it. I had to stop, and it was a T road, you know. I went straight to the stop sign, and you could either go left or right. It's a T, okay? Just like what this stop sign is up here. Except there's two blind corners. I was turning left, and both corners, left and right, were pretty damn blind. As I pulled out, I saw a car at 55, 60 miles an hour coming out. So I hit it, and the nice trooper, he clocked me at 88 miles an hour, and thankfully he cut that ticket down a little bit for me. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Forgotten your name by now. It's been a couple of years, but he knocked that down for me, and thankfully, because I was still hitting the gas when I went by him. Needless to say, could have been a whole lot worse. That in Minnesota, it's like 10 miles an hour over is like $120 or something like that. That guy was brave. Get the Peaches song out of my head. Look at that. Just as I closed the visor, a bug hit it. That was good timing. Still got my signal on because I'm a noob at riding. Some background on me. My first motorcycle was a 1979, I believe. 79 or 80. Gemini 80. Gemini 80 is a little on-off-road 80cc motorcycle, which kind of cool looking. I don't see any of them around anymore. One of those bikes you should have just kept, you know. Had a lot of Yamaha YZ80s, some 100s, 125, a 175 at one point, an old like 67 Suzuki T500. I should have kept that too. That bike is a collector's item. Never could get it to run right for more than a couple of days. And of course, the first on-road bike I had was a 79 XS 650 SF. Very fun bike. I had it for many years. I traded YZ80 for it. Had hung up valves. That problem was easily fixed with a spray job of JB80 down everything, and knocking it around a couple times, and it never had a stuck valve again. Very nice. Drove the snot out of that bike for many a moon. Had another one just like it a few years back. Of course, I got the FZ1 right now. Got the 93 Kawasaki 600. That's a fun bike to play with too. Of course, I really need to take that one apart and rebuild the carbs on it. I really do. I did put an electric fuel pump in it. That's a nice feature to have on that bike. Just is. Boom boom. Oh yeah, that's a good railroad track too. We love our railroad tracks in Minnesota because the wood swells one way and the fresh tar swells another way. Nobody ever thought to come back through and grind it all down even. And then in the winter it changes exactly opposite. Everything sucks in, becomes a lump and a hole all at the same time. You know, you'd think they'd figure out some way to change that. But whatever. Every time they lay down a really good railroad track across the road, everything's nice and smooth, some dummy will come by and decide that that's way too smooth. We should just we should add some tar or something to that and make it more lumpy. I swear that's what happens. Somebody looking at a Civic? Looks like a Civic for sale. We got all sorts of stuff for sale out here. Come on, man. Oh, we got a bike. We just caught up to a whole clan of bikes, it looks like, in front of these cars. Oh, what's going on? Ride for the cure? I don't know. I'm sure it's something. There's enough bikes in there and flashing lights to say I'm a ride. Sorry, fellas. I'm not a part of your ride. I'll stay back here, even though I would love to pass every one of these damn cars. Tell you what. Oh, they're all coming from the left side. Maybe we'll have to stop and let them all through. No, we don't have to stop. Oh, that is beautiful. Sorry to interrupt your ride, fellas, but got places to be, people to see. And of course, they're all at a stop sign, so we don't bother to stick out the deuces to them, because, you know, hands on controls, that's why. Gardening today. Good day for gardening when it's not raining up here. Got solar panels going on. Really can't wait to see how the audio turns out in the crook of the helmet. You know, and try something different. You don't have to drive on the shoulder, buddy. You can get in your lane. That's all good. Some people just don't know what to do when they see a big old convoy going by. And that's too bad. I guess it's not really in the handbook for how to drive. I don't think I ever saw what to do when a funeral procession comes by. Any of that nonsense. I don't know. Now, I could cut around these fellers. I don't know where they're going. I could cut around them and go sideways through town and get to Vermillion. But I'll probably not do that and just follow these fools that are slowing down. Again, the bikes are way up there. Oh, Lord. Down to a whopping 35 miles an hour. Yeah. Moving through the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come in a can, they were put there by man in a factory downtown. Oh, I don't know what it is. You know, I don't want to make fun of anybody or anything like that. Public format and all. You know, maybe it's Fast Eddie's last ride. I don't know. But Fast Eddie would want to go a little faster than 35 miles an hour in a 55. Just saying. Got motorcycles behind me on the shoulder. You know, maybe if I was knew what the hell was going on, I'd let you roll on through. But I don't know what's going on. For all I know, it could just be a monthly bike meet. I don't know. Nothing special there at all. It's a nice little pickup truck. Not sure how I get in the middle of all this nonsense around here. Yeah. It's just a raccoon. Leave it dead. Nobody cares. Back in the 6th gear for the win. Going a whopping 42 miles an hour. Yay us! Woohoo! And we're at brake lights again. Every time. You guys are terrible. Confundus. If I had dirt tires on, I would take that left right there. And I would still beat him to the next stoplight. Terrible. Terrible that I know all this. Are we back in 6th yet? Yes, we are. That'd be Lakeville Airport. A lot of planes every day coming out of that. Coming in, going, helicopters, you name it. Nice little mini airport. Bikes and bikes and more bikes. That's a lot of bikes. I'm sure it's a special event of some sort. I don't know what it is. And I gotta take a left up here, so I'm not moving over. Do whatever you want, buddy. But I'm gonna do the damn speed limit while I can. How do you like that? I'll get right up to the procession up here. Don't know how that came out and everything, but well, the procession I believe is going straight, so I'm turning left up here. No, maybe while we're sitting at the light we can hear a few bikes. Maybe. I am tucked away in the helmet for voiceovers. But yeah. Probably won't be able to hear anything good because we're going to be going first. got 2 bars of fuel left, and Vermillion is right up here. So, and there's a gas station right next to it. It's very handy. Handy dandy. Flim and flam. How about that? Welcome to YouTube, Lakeville, Minnesota. How are you today? Homo Prong. Pretty sure Prong already happened. Business district basically around here. Alright. What do you got going on? What do you got going on? Yamaha dealer that I've never been to. I don't even know when their hours are. It's a local guy in his shop over here. And that's it. Electronic cigarettes right next to the barber shop right there. Vermillion River. We'll cut in right here. Right there, we'll get a shot of all that.
A lot of bites.